Hello, sculptors. This is Mr. Grayland here, live from Mr. Grayland Studios, and I hope you're having a great Titan day. Now, I have finally received some questions about the sliced portrait, and so I wanted to go through 6 simple steps that you can take to do the sliced portrait. So let's start off with number 1. Do the planning sheet. Take some pictures of yourself. Take your phone here. Get some nice selfies. You might notice that I have Black Panther on my case. Black Panther 2 is coming out soon. I'm super excited about it. But you're going to start with some selfies. And I would take 2 selfies. One from the front. And then one from the side. We call that a profile. Now the reason you want 2 pictures is so you can kind of see yourself from different angles. So you get the overall shape. Now if you're not doing a picture of a person, then you're not doing a portrait. So some of you are a little bit confused. I've seen some pictures of houses and bikes, and those aren't portraits. So the idea of a portrait is it's a person. Now it doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be a famous person. You can find those pictures online, and that would be just fine too. Okay, second step, and that is the structure. So whatever you decide to make this out of, you're going to need something that can kind of stand up on its own. I'm going to use cardboard. Now I've already kind of cut this into little squares here, but it's a nice material to work with. You might only have paper. You might need to double it up or use lots of tape, whatever the case may be. Now with cardboard, the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to do intersecting structures here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a half cut in each of these. Okay, this is going to be the way I construct everything. So I put a little half cut here, and I take my other piece and I do a little half cut there. And what I can do with these little half cuts is I can slip them together and it makes a 3-dimensional object. Okay, so I take these 2 things, slip them together right on the cuts here, kind of jam them together. And now I have this kind of X-shaped thing that stands up on its own. Okay, this is the beginning of a 3-dimensional structure. Okay, now I'm going to do my main shapes this way. So for instance, if I wanted to make a head, this little block shape wouldn't be good enough. But I could very easily round it. Okay. And then there's the nose. Okay. And so there's kind of the profile of my head, and I could do the same thing with the back. Now you may be wondering to yourself, how did Mr. Grayland get that shape? Well, I got that shape because I'm looking on my screen right now. I'm looking to see some pictures of me. Now I printed these out because it's helpful, but I took these pictures of myself and I'm looking kind of at the outside edge and trying to line it up like this. Now I'm going to cut kind of the other side of this. Should do it here where you can see it. Okay, and now I kind of have a 3-dimensional head here that can stand up on its own. Now in my picture, if I hold this up, in my picture, my head's not straight on, it's kind of tilted, right? And so when I put this on my shoulders, I'm going to make sure that it's tilted a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and try and sculpt all these different pieces in my portrait here to give myself the same kind of look. Now these are your main shapes. So like your big shapes, like your head shape, your shoulders, those are your main shapes. Now you also have detail shapes. And to make this more interesting, I'm going to take other pieces like here, and I might slide them in here to add some more dimension and some more interest in my sculpture. Okay? But I'm going to start with my main shapes, and then I'm going to move to my detailed shapes. After I'm done with my detailed shapes, I'll decorate it, photograph it, and turn it in. Now you're going to see my process here. I'm going to speed up the video, but you'll see kind of how I work with my studio camera. That's coming up next.
You can see it looks just like me, and you can see it's just put together by these cut together tabs. It's not held together with any sort of glue or anything else. This is some wire that I just twisted up and kind of bent into a glasses shape and just kind of poked it into the head here, and then I spray painted it with gold spray paint on the top, and I made a little box for a base so it just sits on there, and it looks really nice. And so that's how you create this sliced portrait. All right, good luck, sculptors, and I look forward to seeing your awesome artworks.